ledge is with Illusion, which loses to Falcon's jab.
Yep. All right, but we're going into losers finals here. Breakout number 1. We have Zinoto versus Seth, and Seth is opting to go Cloud.
Yes, this is actually a run back.
This was a winter semifinals run back.
Yes, Seth's Cloud did pretty well, and so did his Falcon. His Falcon actually took the first stock off Zinoto with a crazy up tilt, but I don't know. He may think that Cloud just does better in this matchup than Falcon. Seth's Cloud is very solid. Seth without his jump now, though. Wow, I like that. He recovered with the neutral B, stalled him in the air, hit Zinoto in the face, point blank, and allowed him to recover with his regular climb hazard.
Yeah, and now right now, SETHsational, slight percent lead. It's even now, but this is gonna. I don't think I've ever seen Zinoto play this matchup outside of maybe fighting WTP and friendlies. So it's going to be interesting to actually kind of see how this matchup pans out, because I, for one, have actually never seen how this matchup looks.
Yeah. So, oh wow, down smash.
Wow.
So making sure he gets as much limit as possible there. Seth, I'm guessing he's going to hold on to this limit break. I think the way that the professional Cloud players have been treating limit break is more like, instead of looking for a kill because now you have more kill options, it's like, hold on to it. Your neutral's better. You have a recovery now, a much better recovery. And if a kill opportunity arises, use it. But those aren't your only kill moves just because you have limit.
Exactly.
So,
and wow, Cloud falls right out of that down tilt up smash. And Zinoto, seeing that he did miss it, he just goes straight back into the down tilt pressure to force, to try and force his kill.
Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if that would have killed from center stage, but Seth is at completely maximum rage.
But that down tilt forward air nets the kill, though.
Yep.
Looking like brawl.
Opt for the forward air, doesn't want Seth to fall out of the up smash. And now Seth has to keep his composure. He can't let this get to him. Zinoto's pretty good at getting in people's heads when he...
Oh my God, Seth.
That's a stock.
That was clean. That was a very clean 1-0.
Oh yeah, we saw two very, very well spaced down smashes from Seth, catching Zinoto's landing. Really, really impressive play. Seth is going to take game 1 over Zinoto.
Yep.
But this is best of 5.
This is a best of 5.
Seth
and Zinoto is one of the top players at learning basically how to adapt and completely change up his playstyle when he actually is playing at a deficit.
Players on the level of Zinoto are so insane to play because they learn you so fast. Seth really is going to have to play his best in order to keep up.
Exactly. But I mean, with as convincing as game 1 was, you had to ask yourself, was it a fluke, or was it matchup inexperience? Or was it a fluke because of matchup inexperience, or is it that this is actually what he wanted to answer Zinoto to in winners, but opted to go Falcon?
Well, the Falcon was looking like the better choice at the time, but it is no longer the case. That banana bouncing off the shield is very effective in combination with down tilt on shield, because if Cloud opts to jab or something like that, the banana will stop it.
All right, but what are we going to see here? Zinoto, he actually has to net this first kill, and he does.
The
Quick
back
up
hit
smash.
of up smash. Kind of an unexpected hit of it.
Okay, right there, we saw Seth use the Cloud down smash to actually negate the banana. It actually destroyed the banana on its on the swing back.
Yeah, if the banana hits pretty much anything, it disappears in this game.
Yeah, but I was really surprised because it actually did get the whole thing to go through. Anyway, we got to get back to this match because right now Zinoto, he's about to hit lap. He's about to lap him.
Yeah, he's very close to doing so. That dash attack was really good from Seth.
Yeah, Cloud's dash attack is a very surprisingly good move. I think it is slightly underused, but I think it's because most people, when they see him about to dash attack, they're like, all right, just free shield grab. But if you can somehow mix it into your play, I think it is one of his best kind of a anti-air boost.
I think it's very comparable to Zero Suit's dash attack because it hits people out of the air. It's a really solid anti-air option, and even though it's pretty unsafe on shield, if you can catch someone committing to a jump or an item toss or something like that, it puts Cloud in a huge advantageous position, and Cloud actually kills. So it's a very strong burst option, but it's something you have to save.
Exactly. And how SETHsational's Cloud actually ended that match was that he did a falling up air and it actually caught Zinoto off guard and ended up killing him off the top. But Zinoto managed to get out of that, or Cloud ended up being able to get out of that up smash. So Cloud is sitting on his last leg of this game right now, 174%, and that up tilt option.
The spot dodge up tilt.
Surprisingly good.
Spot dodge, best kill move in the game. For real.
All right.
It is 1-1.
Yep, and it's 1-1, guys. So we have a potential another 2 matches, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Potentially, this could be a Game 5 set.
You know, with how Seth is actually playing today, there's not a doubt in my mind that I think he could actually take this to Game 5. But I think Zinoto's insane ability to adapt and alter his play style to succeed might carry him enough to get a 3-1 win.
Perhaps. It's very possible. I can see it going either way, really.
Yeah, because right now we're seeing Zinoto land a lot more grabs, and that's what he needs. He needs to get these quick up throw, up air, up throw, back airs, because he needs to just net these quick percents, and he needs to keep Cloud up in the air. Sure, you're gonna get Cloud up in the air, and he's gonna build up that limit bar, but I would rather see him up in the air getting juggled with limit rather than being on the ground in a neutral stance with limit.
Yeah. No, for sure. I definitely agree with that. A lot of the time, limit comes into play when momentum shifts greatly because Cloud gains limit from hitting people, and he also gains limit from getting hit.
Yep. All right, 140% Zinoto. What is he gonna do? Oh, nice forward air. He saw that Zinoto was not, or Zinoto saw that he was not gonna go for the second part of the climb hazard, the up B.
Yes.
And so he just said, "Hey, I know I kind of can see that you're not gonna do it. Back or forward air makes him burn the limit, and now Zinoto is in the driver's seat." All right, but right now, even though the driver's seat is currently in Zinoto's favor, we're definitely seeing Seth start to mount some sort of comeback.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at this point, Zinoto is at kill percent. I think Seth is looking for those up smashes a little too much. As far as I know, Cloud's up smash isn't a super great move.
Yeah, but right now, Cloud ends up dropping that first stock, and Zinoto, he kind of is in kill percent. Oh, that.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
There we go.
You're always in kill. Diddy's always in kill percent when they can run off and hit you out of your jetpacks.
Oh yeah, Cloud's runoff nair is very, very potent. It'll actually just straight up kill a lot of the time. His nair pretty strong.
Yep. All right, 80% on Cloud, but Cloud's got limit break. Zinoto needs to.
Oh, Zinoto with a good answer. Not gonna get hit by that.
Right there, he went for a forward smash, maybe a down smash or something. But what he needed, just another down tilt. He had SETHsational at a ledge trap to where he could just sit there and just down tilt him at the ledge. He was forced to use the up B, just to even attempt to recover.
Yeah.
And you gotta think, this town and city pick, this is actually the counter pick for SETHsational.
Oh yeah, Seth, big fan of this stage. Both Reed brothers are.
I mean, this is town and Reeds.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Before it was Reed Plaza, but now it's town and Reeds.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember Reed Plaza.
Yep. All right, but right now, what are we gonna see? Zinoto's gotta find a way to close this out. This is a Cloud with full rage.
Oh
that
yeah.
Forward air gonna get it. The forward air gets it. Zinoto goes up 2-1 in the set.
Zinoto's
He's on set point.
Zinoto's been very consistent with punishing Climb Hazard with his out of shield options.
That's what he has to do.
Mm-hmm.
That Cloud is very much susceptible being hit by quick aerials and very like a lot of disjoints when he's starting up the Climb Hazard, because he's a hitting target. He's a free target. He doesn't have a huge hit. He doesn't have a big hitbox until he's coming down, because on the beginning part of up B, it's only at the scoop up that he gets a hitbox.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of like Ike. Hit him when he's like at the top.
Yeah, except it's a lot easier to hit him than Ike.
Yeah, because Ike kind of warps from the bottom to the sword.
Yeah, no, you can hit Ike out of ether.
Oh,
wow.
Juggle situation, but Zinoto does a nice Diddy down air, or Diddy air to say, yeah, I'm done with this juggle situation.
Yep. Diddy's nair does turn Diddy's entire hurt box into a hitbox, so
You can't really beat it.
yeah, falling nair, you gotta respect it. You have to outrange it.
All right, but what are we seeing? Actually, we're seeing here that Seth has the lead. Climb Hazard, and he self-destructs. But you know what? For the first time ever, when I'm watching Seth play, normally when Seth does a self-destruct, he gets so down on himself. You see him look down straight in his controller, and he looks defeated. But
Yeah.
when I see Seth, he just kind of was like, man, I just did that. Whatever, shake it off. Let's get back into this match.
Yeah,
Seth,
that is the true competitive mentality. That's what you need to see from people who are performing at this level of play, because mentality is so much.
oh my God, Zinoto, please, please.
That
my
is-
God, that was a down tilt saying, hey, you're done.
Yeah,
The down tilt to you're done.
Zinoto, as we said,